review this week's episode of Kotoura-san, episode 11, so let's get into this. So this week's episode of Kotoura-san, it was an okay episode. The thing is, there are some good things about this episode, but there's also some bad things about this episode. And I'm going to talk about the bad things first before I go into the good things. And there's 3 things that I just didn't quite like when it came to this episode. The first thing was the pacing. The pacing was a little quick within this episode. It was trying to wrap a lot of things up. You know, it was just going through scenes, it felt like. It was a little too fast. Though I like the fact that they wrapped up a couple of things within this episode, so the show will end off complete. I didn't like the pacing of it. It just was too quick for me. I just didn't feel it. I didn't feel it too much. But that's one of the bad things I didn't like about the episode. The second thing is the reveal of the criminal, the person that's been batoning people and crap like that. So I don't know. The reveal was kind of predictable. That's the first thing. No, not kind of. It was really predictable. What am I saying? It was freaking really predictable. Most of you guys freaking predicted who the criminal was. It's like, what the heck is ridiculous? And I was thinking that could have been her as well, which is actually Tsukino. Tsukino was the criminal. Was batoning people. You know, they're freaking beating everybody up. And she has a freaking good hand too. She broke a couch and crashed off. She's like, I almost got you, Kotoura. Like, she's freaking crazy. But I just I just didn't like it because it's too predictable. And I don't know, it was stupid because apparently she has a split personality. She's like freaking Sunsui. She reminded me of Sunsui a little bit because Sunsui, you know, he has split personality and everything, but you know, Sunsui's better. But the whole point is, I don't know, it's kind of cheesy. I don't know, I just didn't really feel it that much, and yeah, it's just I don't know, I wasn't really feeling that reveal. It was just too predictable. I wish they could have done better with that. You know what I mean? Especially when it didn't help when she freaking did that weird smile, you know? Her freaking smile, she's all, you know, looking all crazy. I'm like, come on now, get out of here, dog. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, yeah, this is you. You're crazy. You're the creeper. But, yeah, so the other thing about this episode, the last part that I just wasn't really feeling, was actually the end of this episode, how it ended off with the criminal getting captured and whatnot. It was just, they could have done a little bit better with that. And the thing is, freaking Manabe came by and actually saved Kotoura. And I was like, yeah, yeah. Because the thing is, Moritani actually fought against that criminal and stuff, and she actually lost. So what I was hoping for was like freaking Manabe jumping in there and fighting against that person too. Because the thing is, apparently this girl Tsukino, she's been fighting ever since she's like middle school, whooping people's butts. You know, she's like, yeah, I like money. You know, she knocking people out and stuff. And Manabe, we know he fought like 5 people and won that crap. He got hurt, but he fought 5 people. So I was like, this is gonna be every freaking battle. I want to see this, but no, they don't fight. You know, I was hoping they fight for a little bit. I don't know. I was expecting a little bit of fight. Like, what the, you know, some good stuff. I don't know. I guess I was just hoping for too much right there. But it's just the way they ended off. It was a little cheesy. She kind of got back to her old self, and she's like, I'm gonna turn myself in now. And yeah, so it's just I was like, But I'm curious how long the jail time was for her, because the way this detective guy is saying, you know, the detective dude, he's like, you know, when you get out and treat you to something. I'm like, what do you mean get out? She been like beating the crap out of everybody. Was she gonna get a couple of days in jail or something? What's going on here? Like, what? It's okay over there to whoop people's butts with a baton? Like, what's going on? I don't know. It was kind of weird when they said that, but yeah. So that's the other thing. But the good things about this episode is like I like the fact that they wrapped 2 things up with this episode here, which was Moritani and Manabe when it came to their relationship with each other and stuff. Because you know, Moritani likes Manabe, and she actually confesses that to Manabe, but Manabe rejects her. And I like the fact that they went through that basically, because that wrapped that up, so we don't have to worry about that anymore, and the show can be more complete because of that. You know what I'm saying? So I like the fact that they did that, and I felt for Moritani at that point too, because she started crying after Manabe left and everything. It was a sad scene. You know, I don't hate her so much, so it just that felt a little bad because you're the third wheel in this entire show, you know, and it just to get rejected like that, you know, it hurts. It hurts. Kind of remind me of Anonatsu de Materu, but you know, in Anonatsu de Materu, the girl that got rejected, she at least had somebody still there that wanted to be with her, so you know, she's okay. But no, she got nobody, so it kind of, you know, I feel bad for her. I feel bad for her. And the other thing that was good when it came to wrapping up some stuff was Yuriko's part when she wanted that revenge. You know, she wanted revenge for her mother's death and everything like that. She's an avenger. I mean, you know, Motaro, since he got hurt and stuff, she's like, I don't want it to happen to you because it's all my fault because my selfish desires and stuff. And I like how they wrapped that up as well. Kinda, it just seems like she's not going to be always focusing on revenge now because she doesn't want to ruin the good things that she has in her life right now. So I mean, I like that aspect of this episode as well. So they wrapped that up too, so we don't have to really worry about, you know, like we don't have to really worry about her past or anything anymore, really. You know what I'm saying? So that wraps that up. So I like that they wrapped some things up within this episode. It was good. And, you know, overall, this wasn't a bad episode. You know, I did enjoy the episode a lot. Like I said, there's good moments within this episode. It's just some of the stuff was just not there for me. At least, in my opinion, it just wasn't there for me. I wish there was a little bit more that they could have done with this. But, again, the next episode's last episode. And my predictions for the last episode, because we see Kotoura's mother in the next episode, I'm almost 100% certain that they're going to try to wrap up Kotoura and Kotoura's mother, you know, their issues and stuff. They're going to try to find some middleman between each other that maybe they can love each other from afar or something, you know, something like that, basically. So I'm thinking that's going to wrap that up, and it's going to complete the show altogether, because all the conflict that was in this show is actually getting wrapped up now. So it's going to be a complete show, and it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. So I can't wait to see the next episode. So leave your comments below and tell me what you think of the episode. Like this review, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more Kotoura-san reviews, which actually the next episode's last episode, man. But yeah, man. So it's been the Thabreakmaster, and until then, people, break out.